Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet LP, as we're back here for some more MLB action here in the AA arena. As today here on the Road Show with Alex Humberto, this is episode number 9, and we're getting ready for this series coming up with the Reading Fighting Fields. As you take a look there, we just finished that series off with Trenton, where we lost the last game there 4-2, but we did win the series 2-1. Now currently right now we're just 2 games behind the Fisher Cats, who we have not played yet at all, but we will be playing them here in the next episode or 2 or so. Yeah, we have a 2-game lead over the team that we're going to be playing here today, which is, like I said, the Fighting Fields, and we'll see how we do in that one. Now Alex has been playing lights out here. He's been hitting the ball very well, seeing the ball very well, and we'll see how things go as he is starting to turn some heads now with a lot of the people within the organization. There's a lot of buzz about him. Potentially, if he does well between now and the All-Star break, he could get called up to AAA. So we'll take a look here. You got some workouts here today that we're going to show here. I'm not going to always show these here, but I will show some of the ones that that I kind of mess up on, or if I do well, I'll show them. But from time to time we'll get into these, and there you see there, yeah, not playing too well here in this one. I honestly do well, and a lot more better in the basketball ones, but they're pretty much similar. But yeah, this was just not a good day for me doing the practice, doing these athletic drills like that, which I'm really cool. I'm really glad they actually put these in here. I think this is the second or third year they've added these into MLB The Show, and this is something, of course, NBA 2K Live, they do the same thing, or not live, NBA 2K, they do it too. But I wish Madden would do the same things. I wish I don't know if you guys remember the old Oklahoma drills. Some of you guys may not know that. Some of you guys are pretty still young. But if you around my age, your mid-30s, you remember the Oklahoma drills and just the different things they had in Madden. I miss those days where you can earn the extra XP for certain players that you wanted to focus on, or a certain position group of players that you was wanting to focus on. But we'll see him out here today as we go to the bottom of the second, 2 out, 2 on, and he gets into hits there to the shortstop there for that force out there at second, which leaves both runners taken there stranded. So no at bat there for him, or at least not a successful one for Alex. And so we'll go now to the bottom of the fourth. Excuse me. Nobody out and 2 on, and we'll see what he can do with this pitch here as he rips this one there. And that one's going to go fly out there to center field, and that is going to be a fly out there on his part. So far these first 2 at-bats have not been too good for him or for his club, but they are leading this one here. Right now they're leading this one 6-0 as Reading there trying to figure out. Of course, last time we played against them, Alex had a really good start. He had a really good at-bat, really good series against them. And we'll see here, flying this one out there. Ooh, finds a gap out there off the wall. This one should be good enough for a runner to come in to score. Alex is going to go for third base here. Alex slides and gets the RBI triple. So nice job there from him, as he is now helping his ball club, of course, helping his team add on to the current lead that they're currently in right now. And we'll see if that will continue in this one. As you take a look at the replay there, nice slide there from him as the hopefully potential center fielder here. That's what we're trying to work on here, getting him to be the future center fielder for the Red Sox. He comes in for the score there, making it now 8-0 off of that little just hitting that little hit there, trying to advance the runner and bring him in to score. Go down to the bottom of the 7th here, 1-1 count for Alex. Nobody on board, nobody out. 9-1, and that one's going to drop out there to center. Ooh, nice job there from the center fielder. Little basket catch there, and makes a play. Nice play here. Hopefully they'll fire up the replay here on this one. As I was thinking, I'm like, we're going to drop this one in here. There's no way the center fielder's going to get to it, but Center fielder right on cue there, and it's still the hit. But we do get the win here in this one, as we win this one 9-1 is your final score. Alex, not a good day there for him. He goes 1 for 4 with a triple and that RBI. That's pretty much all he can muster up here in today's game. But we got 2 more games yet to come here in this episode against these fighting fields. As you see there, they're just 1 game below 500. As we're starting to pick up some steam here now, 13-8 here, and we'll see how things go here in game number 2 of this series. So let's go to 3rd inning now with a 2-1 count here for Alex. Nobody on board here for him and nobody out, as this is a 2-2 ball game. Alex looking for a pitch here. He skies this one over the left field. This one's going to be easily caught, and it's going to be brought in for the out. So no problem there getting the center fielder here out. Getting out by a fellow outfielder there. Going now here, see a challenge here now, down but not out. And there you see the 2 options that we have here. We can work on our heart and soul, or work on our other personality, being a Maverick. And we'll see here. I think we've been really trying to concentrate on contact hitting, as he's pretty low still in that area. So we'll try to see a contact here, try to get on board here. But yeah, we fail this one here as usual, as we just do not do too well here on challenges. Go now to the 7th inning with 1 runner on board and 1 out. Reading, or I should say Reading, I don't know why I keep saying Reading. Reading is actually up by 4 here in this point, as that one's going to sky out there. That one's going to go back, and this is going to hit off the wall. Runner should come around to score, and Alex is going to get there safely there at 3rd for another RBI triple. So there you see the hustling he is making here, and of course that's going to help us out in speed as we're trucking around the diamond here today. Down by 3 with him on board, and of course 1 out. We'll see a fly ball out to shallow left field, and no, Alex is not going to try to tag up there, as that one's just not deep enough, and that will keep him there at 3rd base. So still down by 3 here, and the next batter will come up to bat, as there's 2 out now, and 2-2 count for the batter. This one's going to get lifted out there to right field. This one's going to get caught, and that's going to be it. Alex is going to be stranded there at 3rd base, and they're down by 3 here as we go to the last inning of this ball game. So now down by 4. It is now 7-3, and Alex up to bat here with a runner on and 1 out, trying to see if he can get a rally going here for his ball club to keep this ball game alive and keep the batters moving, as that's going to go out to left field, drop down, and that's going to be a base hit for him, as that's going to put him and, of course, the runner ahead of him at 1st and 2nd. But as you can tell here, that is not what we want to see here, as we come up pretty short here in this one. We come up short of 4 runs, as the fighting fields here will win this one. A final score 7-3 in this one, as Alex goes 2 for 4 in the ball game with a triple, and of course another RBI for him, as he tried his best to get his team back in this one here, especially late in this one. But when you're trying to scrounge up runs here, in the last 3 innings of the ball game, and the rest of the team's not doing so well, and things just don't go your way, it's kind of tough trying to get the team rallying there and stay alive in a ball game. But with that being said, we're tied now 1 apiece in this series. We get to really turn things around here and win this series here by just correcting the mistakes that we made from the previous game. So Reading here up by 2 here, bottom of the 1st, I should say. And ooh, that one gets on Alex there, as he just takes that one looking, and he's looking at the ref there thinking, or I should say the ump there, thinking, hey, what is going on? That was out of the zone, but apparently it was in the zone there, and he did not swing. So we go for another dynamic challenge here in the 3rd and final game, as there's a runner on 1st, and we're trying to see if we can try to advance this runner some sort of way here. We could advance him by a bunt, but we're just going to try just the old-fashioned way, try to slap something up the middle here and get him a little closer to home, as that one's going to get, he gets under this ball just a little too much, and that's going to sky this one out to right or left center field, as we cannot advance the run. And of course, as all usual, I was actually gonna say as always, but it's actually kind of true. As always, we do fail the challenge. So now down by a run here in the bottom of the fourth. Bases are loaded, 2 out, and he has a good count here, a 1-0 count. This one's gonna sky out to right center field. That's gonna drop there. That should be good enough to bring in some runs here. 2 runs come in. Third one's coming around the corner, and Alex gonna slide at third, and that is going to be an that's going to be a 3 RBI triple for him. As you take a look at the replay here, does a great job there, swinging the bat, finding a spot there out to right center field, and then getting out of the box. That's the most important. Getting out of that box as soon as you hit the ball, and getting down around the bases here. As the pitcher here, he's probably going to get the hook here in this situation, giving up 3 runs on 1 hit. And that is not going to be how Reading is going to want to see their starter here being taken out by just a simple swing of the bat here. And they're going to have to bring out some of their relievers here. Is Jonathan Hennigan. He'll come in here, and he'll try to take over the game and try to keep this game at bay, especially keep Alex at third base and make sure no one scores. So it's now 5-3 here. Fighting Phils now have to try to fight back. This one's going to get hit out to center field. That one's going to drop. Center fielder can't get a hold of it, and of course Alex comes in to score, making it now a 6-3 ball game with 2 out. Go to the 5th inning, and we're still leading. This time we actually extend the lead now to 8-3. Runners on first and third. So we got runners in the corners here. We'll try to see if we can slap up the middle. And that's what we do. We slap up the middle. The center fielder cannot go for us. He tries to dive for that one head first. And he just drops it there. I think it was trapped. And that is going to now get the Fighting Phils here. Now, and even a bigger hole now here as they're down by 6. Now they able to scrape up a run, 9-4 here in the bottom of the 7th. Alex is up to bat here once again. 0-2 count here for Alex as he slaps that one over to right center field. This is going to drop down. That's going to move around here. Alex going for 2. Instead, Alex is going for 3. I think this might be pressing his luck, and yep, it did, as he just gets taken down there at third. Great relay throw there from this center fielder to get his fellow counterpart here on this play. And Alex try to slide away from that tag, but they get him good. But we do win this ball game here of a final score of 9-4. So great job there as we now win this series here, 2-1. We win the first and third game of this series. Had a tough break there. We'll try to come back there in that second game here of the series, but come up short there, especially trying to come back late there. And you don't want to do that there, kids. That's just not a good idea. But 3 for 5 for the day there for Alex, as he's now has another triple. So this is a 3rd game in a row. He's had a triple and now also a double here in this one, as he is hitting the ball very well here, especially in today's game. 4 RBIs were driven in there from him, and of course a run also, and puts us now batting average around 500. And as you take a look here, as that was the first 3 games of the month of May, we're starting off May on the right direction here. So we got the Ponies again here. I may go ahead and skip that series. The same thing with Hartford, as we've kind of already seen them already. So that game, that New Hampshire game, which is the Fisher Cats there, that's gonna probably be the game we're going to be focusing on. I'll keep you guys up to date on. I'll show you guys maybe the numbers or so like that for that series. I may go ahead and play that series off cam here, but I really want to get that Fisher Cats game into play here. We're going to be doing that quite a bit here on this series, kind of cool, especially in the minor leagues here, trying to get through the season pretty quickly and skip quite a few of these games depending on what our season or how we're playing right now as a team. And of course, if Alex has got some high, some milestones coming up, we'll keep that in mind also. So, and we'll do the same thing once we get to the major leagues there also at some point. So that's it for this episode today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode of MLB 20, the show, Road to the Show with Alex Humberto, as we get ready for episode number 10. And we'll, like I said, get into that Fisher Cat series coming up. It's a 3-game series there at home and we'll see how well we do on that one coming up in episode 10. Well, that is it for me. Again, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series on the channel. Don't forget to check us out on our main channel. So there's a link down below for that. Also, links down below for our other series, our other Road to Show characters from the main channel. You guys can check those out from the very beginning. Not to mention, follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Also, check us out on Patreon if you want to be a Patreon member. Help us support that way. Help the support the channel that way. It'd be greatly appreciated. We don't have to, but there's some really good, stuff for you guys. If you guys happen to help us out there on the Patreon page to support the channel. But as always, wear a mask, stay safe, and please stay safe out there. It's getting really tough with this stuff going on in the world right now. But stay safe, and as always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.